All right, so a lot of dudes or dudettes get themselves or their partner, significant other, the gift of a stun gun, pepper spray, some sort of defense mechanism other than a firearm. So I got a couple examples of those here today. So I have the Saber stun gun and a ViperTech stun gun. ViperTech, a lot stronger than this Saber model here. But what happens a lot of time is these are gifted to people, and then they have no idea, one, how to even use them, or two, how to employ them at all. So pretty simple. They usually all have this little safety switch, so you just push it up. This one has a flashlight built into it also, but yeah, you flip that safety switch up, light turns red, and then it's got a little button here and does what it needs to do. ViperTech, similar, so it also has a built-in LED light. Flip that switch up, turns red, and then it has a little bad button right here, so boom. So yeah, that's about all they know. Once they figured out, they know how to turn it on, zap it a couple times, and then that's it. They have no idea how to actually employ the thing when they need to do it. So we're gonna go through an example of maybe a scenario that could potentially happen in the real world, and see just how you should carry it and how you should use it. So what I'm going to suggest is, if you're a female and you're carrying a stun gun like this, they come with these little cases. These are cool and all, but if it's stuck up in this case, they're not really user friendly here, so they usually Velcro, and they got these elastic straps on the side. But I mean, imagine someone's coming up to attack you and you gotta flip the switch. I mean, that takes forever if the person's already on you, dude. So I mean, the safety here isn't gonna press itself up, and then it's also not gonna push the button itself. I mean, maybe you have a separate compartment in your purse you leave this in, so you can just ensure that it doesn't get messed with. But I don't know. I don't really advocate for the case. Maybe some people do, or maybe you get a different case. Some cell phone holders have a little bit better retention, and they don't have this stupid flap here, so you could literally just pull it out and be good. But my problem is if you're carrying a purse and stuff like that, when you pull it out, you're pulling the case and stuff out with it. So you still have to, manipulate that first before you can actually engage. Now, when you use this isn't like a taser. So a taser has prongs that shoot out and attach, and then that's how they send their shock, and they're a lot more powerful and more regulated than stun guns. So a stun gun, you actually have to make contact with a person. Now, it's gonna sound a little cruel, but for females, if you have an assailant who's coming up trying to mess with you, go for the privates. Go for money. It does not feel good. So even the weaker ones don't feel great. I mean, you might be able to withstand it a little bit more, but it doesn't feel good. Like, you want to back off. Now something like the ViperTech, still reasonably priced, but a lot more powerful. Like this one, as soon as it hits you, you feel it. It starts giving you a burning sensation, and your muscles just going crazy. So I can only imagine, I've tested it out on my thigh and stuff. I can only imagine that in other regions of my body, I would drop like a sack of potatoes and run away like a girl. Maybe you're tougher than me. I don't know. But in that area, I don't think any of us are that tough, despite what we may think. So without further ado, let's test this out and run you through a little scenario, and let me know what y'all think. All right, so the scenario here is going to be where female alone at night is getting gas, and you're just out there in a weird situation. It could be a poor lit gas station, a gas station off of the highway that has literally no town around it. These things happen. So what I would suggest is, if you're going to use a stun gun of any kind or pepper spray, anything like that, have that purse on you with your hand inside already on it, ready to go. Because if you're already there and then you're trying to fumble around to find it, you're just going to get overwhelmed by an attacker and not be able to do crap. So we're gonna go live here and see what happens. So she's pumping gas, boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna come up. So yeah, as y'all saw, that was not fun for me. So the wife, I asked her which one she wanted to do. She said, I want to use the Viper Tech. And I was like, of course you do. Of course you do. Because any chance to inflict pain upon me is somehow pleasurable for her. But hey, it is what it is. So, yeah, as soon as it hit me, I was like, I wasn't even expecting her to react this fast. I mean, I know we were prepping with the whole video and everything, but like, I came up and she was ready to go, man. She just whipped that thing out, freaking stuck me in the leg with it, and I was like, oh God. So, yeah, pretty good. I can only imagine if that were to have hit where I told her to aim if it was anybody else other than me, because we'd have problems if she would have hit me just then, right there. So anyway, they're no fun. So, I mean, I don't know. Are these worth carrying? Maybe, maybe not. Not everybody likes guns. I mean, some people just really don't like carrying firearms. And I mean, that's their prerogative. I mean, do I agree? Maybe not. But I mean, should everybody who doesn't feel comfortable with a gun carry a gun? That might be more dangerous than actually having one. So, some tools are better than no tools. I would say maybe start with something like this and work your way up as you become more proficient, get a little bit more training, get a little bit more comfortable, and then maybe work your way up into a small caliber firearm and just get proficient with it, get comfortable with it, realize it's not going to bite you, it's just an object. If you treat it with respect, you will be respected back. So, yeah, I don't know. Take it for what it's worth. Let me know what you guys think. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Let's start a war in the comments, because that's been going on a lot lately, and I thoroughly enjoy it. Try to articulate your comments in a constructive way, because YouTube has been like deleting comments on the fritz lately for spam or inappropriate content. I personally don't care. I curse, do all that crazy stuff. I like a little bit of trash talk. It's cool. I'm all about it. But try to articulate that in a good way in your comments. I'm not saying be nice to me. Don't be nice to me if you don't want to be nice to me. But just articulate it in a way where your comment stays and I can actually respond and engage with you. All right. Have a good one, guys.